Yo, y'all know the face, y'all know the bald head. Yeah. We gonna call this one, I'm a terrible boyfriend, but a great husband. The reason why I'm gonna call it that is because I used to feel like I was like not the most attractive. I used to feel like I wasn't the greatest thing, the greatest ornament a female could have on her arm. And that'd be for different reasons, man. Like I wouldn't even really be sure why. Like I couldn't even tell you. Maybe it's because I thought I didn't have as much money as some dudes. Because I done dealt with girls that like would stop dealing with me because they'd deal with a dude that got money or more money than I had, and all I would have was just love or or just things that don't really provide all the security, I guess. And I don't think I ever really understood that, or maybe I just didn't really give a fuck because I remember one day like my uncle he was going out with a female, and like the female came to get him. She came to pick him up so they could go on a date. And I always remember my mother being like, listen, no woman should ever take you out. You take that woman out. If you ain't got like at least $100 on you that you might spend or might not spend, don't take no female out because that's unattractive. And she wasn't really preaching to me that women only like money, but it's a certain level of security that needs to fill that man void, or that needs to remind them of their fathers. Like, y'all niggas know the quotes and shit. But I understood to a degree, and then I didn't, because me, like, I'm a Cancer. I'm born July 6th. I'm more emotional than non-emotional, and I look at it like, shit, if it's love, it's love. Like, it is what it is. Like, everything else will figure out. And then I think in my career path of wanting to, like, be creative and be more independent and trying to build from the ground up, I don't really take the traditional route or look at things as traditional as social programming would want us to. And I don't blame nobody who do. Like, if you get married, if y'all work 9 to 5, y'all do your thing, that's what's up. Like, I ain't that don't got nothing to do with my perspective about me. I just know that it gotta feel a certain way. I gotta be not only head over heels, but you gotta believe in this 10 years down the road on year one. You dig? Like, and I found similar females close to that. I've been in relationships that seemed like it was going to be that, but for some reason, like, I always pull out, and I don't know whether it's because I'm anxious, self-esteem low, or maybe just on the inside I know, like, yo, this ain't really all the way for me, for real. And it's about knowing yourself. Sometimes you gotta know yourself before you can even notify yourself. You dig? Like, sometimes you'll do something out of instinct and not even declare it as something you do. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But the reason why I say I make a great husband is because I grew up, of course, like I ain't gonna say most dudes because I can't speak for them, but I grew up in a house where there was chores every Saturday, like where I had to learn how to put together drywall, and I had to, like, I know how to put up a new cabinet, all the screws, and mow the lawn and all that housework stuff, so all that, roll of thunder, hit my cry days, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to use a hammer, I know how to use all that stuff, and painting and all that, even though I hate doing most of that stuff just because of, I guess, how dry it was. But I rock with it more now because actually it's more therapeutic. Like, I just painted the room yesterday, and I thought I was gonna hate it till I got in the groove of it, and I'm like, oh man, like, I was able just to think and relax, even just out putting flowers in the garden. Like, it was just so peaceful and relaxing. And I feel like, damn, you know what, like, I know once I get in that element where I got my thing, I got my boo, I got my baby, like, things like these we can bond over, because I don't really have to learn certain things over again. But I just think, like, from yesterday and every day before yesterday, like, I've been a horrible boyfriend because I just didn't really subscribe to people's ideas of how a boyfriend's supposed to act. And it's a whole bunch of double standards in relationships, bro. Like, like, I remember one time I wowed one of my cougars out because she did something I ain't like, for real. Like, and I ain't really wild out. I just sent out lengthy text, and bro, why she was so quick to cut me off? Like, oh, you got your own motives. It's like this. Anyway, don't even worry about it because I'm done with you. I'm boom, boom, boom. But she can cuss me out last week for not answering the phone, or not even just not answering the phone, or if I don't come through for the time she need me to, she can cuss me out and act like it's all cool. But the minute, you know, Freeze got something to say, it's like, I'm cutting you off. And I dealt with that with another girl before, where it's like, the minute you got an issue with something, the minute you bring that to the table, it's like they want to throw their hands up and throw like a fucking tantrum and then share memes all day. Like, girl, shut up. But, and you know, that's just my experience. Like, I can't speak for nobody else's experience, but this is Rise with Freeze, you know what I'm saying? Not Rise with you dig, but I don't know. I just know right now, you know, I'm not even searching, man. You know, it is a special person out there. She's special. She knows she's special. She know I'm special. I know that we special. Just sooner or later, she gonna realize that we special. You dig? But I'm just taking my time with it, not rushing it, getting my grind on, because she respect my grind. So she respect my grind and she respect my mind. I'm gonna stop being corny. But nah, just on some real spill, like, you know, you gotta make sure that special. Don't settle for that special one, or you know, don't feel like you gotta get married by a certain age, or you gotta fulfill this kind of societal agreement. I mean, this societal obligation to feel like you made it. Like, don't get with somebody just because, like, yo, if you know your true value, man, hold out, you dig? Because it's worth it. And I just know where I'm at now, at 27 years of age, you know, all the experience I done had, everything I done went through. Like, man, I'm kind of glad I held out. I'm kind of glad I made the decisions I made, because I feel like, damn, I'm at full form, but it's only going to get better. Like, the person I was last year and the year before that, man, fuck that nigga. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at without him, but, like, he was necessary. He was so necessary. And I knew what I could handle, and I knew where I was mentally back then, but I knew that, man, like, don't waste nobody's time, or don't put nobody in a situation that you wouldn't want yourself to be in, or you wouldn't want nobody else that you care about to be in. So there's going to be some tears, there's going to be some heartbreaks, there's going to be some opinions, there's going to be all of that. There's going to be all that. But, yo, when you know who you are, you got to hold out. Like, don't hide from the pain, you got to hold out your dig. You know, Rise with Freeze, you dig? I'm a great husband, terrible boyfriend.